complete mismatch on paper when you look at their statistics, but we all know a little better, don't we?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio has knocked off big men and made a career of it here in WWE. And if you're Rey, you play the cat-mouse game. You try to stay away from Gunther. Went for a big chop, which Mysterio felt last week, and now Mysterio looking to move away.
Staying away from Gunther, easier said than done with that wingspan.
And Gunther with the power, and a chop to Mysterio.
He took one chop last week from Gunther in that sneak attack to put Rey Mysterio down. That was just a little taster of what could come tonight for the Luchador.
Rey climbing to the top rope. The champion back to his feet again. Mysterio, this time caught by Gunther. Oh! Sunset flip for the win! Almost had him again! Mysterio almost pulled it off! Mysterio paying homage to his late great, his best friend, Eddie Guerrero. Heading up to the top rope. With a frog splash, nobody home. Gunther rolls out of harm's way.
Just a beat too long for Mysterio.
And now a 250-pounder with a massive drop kick. Power bomb to Mysterio. Stacks up Rey. And Rey kicks a toe. How the hell is Rey still in this match?
Just the unfading nature of Rey Mysterio. Frustration now for Gunther.
Gunther cannot believe it. Rey Mysterio is surviving somehow.
And what an absolute classic.
And the ring general's about to blow a gasket. Mysterio again fighting back. Gunther with a chop. And that one chop. Look at Rey still fighting. Gunther into the second rope. Rey looking for a 619 and picked out of the air with a boot by Gunther. And the Intercontinental Champion with another clothesline. Cover on Mysterio, hook of the leg, and it's over.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther!
What a performance by Rey Mysterio. But in the end, the ring general, who is proving to be one of the most dominant Intercontinental champions in many years here in WWE,